Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you have not been here yet, welcome. I decided to film this look for y'all today. I posted a picture on Instagram a couple days ago, and I was going to redo that look, but I decided to kind of change it up a little bit. Regardless, I'm still using the same palette that I used in the first look. What is all over this thing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, so Morphe and what is this person's name? I don't know the name of the person that they collabed with. Sorry. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll post it down below when I look it up. But they made some little palettes. I have a couple actually. I got two. I got the Awesome Blossom palette and then the Copper Popper palette. However, today the one that we're using is the Awesome Blossom. It's got some pretty shades in here. These can, I mean, I really like these shades. I like the pops of color. It's just really working. So this is actually the only shadows that I'm using in this look. Like, I'm not even using shadows from any other palette or any other shadows I have. This is what we're using today. And for the inner highlight, I'm using actually highlight. So anyways, but I think these are like $10 on the Morphe site. But I really like this little palette. I do like the Copper Popper one too. But we are using Awesome Blossom today. So there's that. Trying to think, trying to keep this quick and short and sweet. I am thinking about doing some live streaming. Maybe doing some tutorials that way, opposed to just uploading. There's a website that I want to use. It's called Twitch. I know it's mainly used for gamers. However, you know, I want to try and branch out and try something a little bit different with that site. So if you are interested in watching maybe a tutorial live stream, or you know, something like that, if you are familiar with Twitch, if you're just interested in general, just let me know down below in the comment section. I would really appreciate some feedback. And I think live streaming a tutorial will be kind of fun, because you'll see some of my, you know, a little more of the quirks and the mistakes and everything that kind of goes along with making a video, opposed to just what you've seen on YouTube, whereas we you know, a lot of us, we crop out or edit out the parts that are kind of miscellaneous and don't need to be seen. So I think it'd be kind of fun to see someone do it live stream, or, you know. So anyways, if you're interested in that, just let me know down below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you like this look, continue watching. Bye, y'all. Alright, we are starting with MAC Paint Pot and Painterly, and all over the eyelids and you on the bottom part. For eyebrows, it's going to be Anastasia Beverly Hills, Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde. And then I'm going to kind of clean them up a little bit with the Anastasia Dual Brow, and I think it's Camel is the name of the side that I use. It's the non-shimmery part. And I use a damp beauty blender to kind of blend that all through. And then I'm going to go ahead and set my eyelids with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, so my shadows will blend a little bit better. And then the palette that we'll be using today is by Morphe. It is the Little Palette in Awesome Blossom. And we're going to start off with the caramel or camel color, and we're just going to windshield wiper motion literally in the crease. We're not necessarily doing a cut crease, but we are definitely focusing a lot of these matte shades in the crease. And then we're going to go with the red color, and we're going to primarily be in the crease as well, but it's going to be more on the outer part of the crease. And then for the lid, we're going to take the gold shimmery color. I'm just using a blank fluffy brush, but we're going to be using a gold shimmery color and apply it with a paddle brush and a Max Fix Plus to make it a little more metallic. And we're going literally just on the lid, not too much into the crease, but it's going to kind of create this illusion. But our main focus is on the lid. And then we're going to just kind of intensify the matte colors without trying to get too much into the shimmer part. And then again, I'm going to be using a blank brush to kind of blend out the rest of the colors so there's no harsh lines. And then for eyeliner, I am using a MAC 210 brush and Maybelline's Eye Studio gel liner. I haven't used this in a while. Decided to use it today. I really like the outcome. I literally have not used gel liner in a long time. I actually need a new one because this one's it was a little dried out, but I made it work. I really enjoyed the way that it came out. It's a little more even than normal, and maybe I just got lucky today. I don't know, but eyeliner is definitely always a work in progress. So for anyone, even if you get it right, there's gonna be days where your hands just want to shake and you're just gonna mess up, and you just gotta pull your pants up and be a big girl about it. Okay, so I am putting the Naked Skin by Urban Decay concealer all over my face, but I forgot to prime my face when I first put this all on, so you're going to kind of see me look like a clown there for a minute. And then as I'm blending it in, my face kind of makes, I kind of look like I messed up. Oops. And so I am going to go in and spray my face with Max Fix Plus. I do like using this as a primer. So I'm going to be spraying my face with that, and then I want to go back over it with a little more concealer just to kind of make it a little more blended, I guess, and not so dried out and harsh. I'm kind of letting it dry right now so it gets a little bit tacky so I can put the stuff on. I make some interesting faces because I did not want I didn't want to open my eyes up and transfer shadows because the Fix Plus was on there a little bit. And the foundation I'm going to use, it's by Urban Decay as well. It's the One and Done. I have a little trial version. I think it's like light medium is the shade that I was using, or I was sent. I pretty much just put that in the palm of my hand, scoop it up with the beauty blender, and go to town. And, you know, things happen. Had to kind of fix that a little bit there. Whoopsie. And I just used a little bit of concealer on my neck just to try to kind of have a more of a blended finish from head or from face to neck. So, sorry, I got distracted by my phone. Alright, so I'm using the translucent powder again by Laura Mercier to set my face. I have tried several different translucent powders. This is always my favorite. It doesn't irritate my nose. It doesn't make me cry. Because there's certain powders that will kind of make me tear up. This one doesn't do it. My nose doesn't itch or runny. And it's very universal. So I believe it'll work on pretty much any skin tone. Yeah, I like the finish that it helps provide, I guess. Alright, now I'm doing a little bit of subtle, I guess, contouring with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Original Contour Palette. I didn't make it too harsh today, and I kind of left all my little bakingness or my setting stuff on there. I didn't brush it off before I did the contour just to kind of help with the whole harsh line thing. For me, it helps a little bit if I leave a little bit of that translucent powder on while I'm doing contour and or bronzer. I'm just using a bigger brush just to kind of buff it out a little bit more. A little bit on the head or forehead. And then underneath the neckline or jawline. And then I just use a big fluffy brush to get rid of everything else. And then I'm just going to clean up just a little bit to my liking. And for blush, it's by Benefit. It's the Dandelion. I absolutely love this shade. It's very light. It works great on pale or fair skin tones, and it does have like a brightening effect. I'm using a little bit of the fawn color from the contour palette to kind of work on my nose a little bit. My nose isn't too bad, but I do like a little bit of shading on it. And then also under the bottom lip just to help give the illusion of a fuller lip. Because I was not blessed with fuller lips, unfortunately. So going back with that palette, I'm going to use an angled brush with the Max Fix Plus, and I'm going with the green shade. It's more like, I guess, like a teal, turquoise, aqua green. I don't know. It wasn't as green as I was kind of hoping for it to be. But regardless, it still worked out at the end. So I'm just lining my bottom lash line, and I'm using more of a shader brush now to kind of blend it out a little bit more. I'm then going to go in with that camel color again, just to kind of help blend it all out so it's not so harsh and dark looking and crazy looking. And with the end results, I was really pleased with how everything turned out, so it worked out. I got a little scared there for a moment at the beginning, but it's okay. And I'm using the Smoldering liner from L'Oreal just to kind of do the outer half of the waterline. I don't go all the way in towards the inside. I just don't. Brush it all away. For mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I'm not putting false lashes on. I've kind of been enjoying, I guess, more of a wearable look without the lashes. I just am enjoying mascara. So, this highlight that I'm using is by Hidden Cosmetics. They're handmade, cruelty-free, from the UK, and this is what I've been grabbing every time I put makeup on and need highlight. I absolutely love it. I use it on the inner corners. I use it on the little sides of my nose. and the upper part of my lip and my brow bone. Like, it's just bomb. And the name of this highlighter, the shade of it, is called Zaya. Well, actually, I think she just changed the name to Truth. Regardless, this highlight is Truth. It is bomb. It is everything that you need in a highlight. And I absolutely love it. And I'll link her stuff all down below. And then for my lips, I am lining and filling in with MAC's Soar. And then I'm using liquid lipstick, Huda Beauty. And I think the shade is Famous. So it's kind of a purpley color. It's kind of purpley, but it works for this whole look. So, and these actually last pretty well too. They last a decent amount of time throughout the day, I have found out. And I'm usually not the one to kind of really do like a purple color, but I've been really digging this look. And yes, it's all over my tongue. I know, I'm sorry. I want to eat my lipstick too. But then I finished my face off with the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. And I really hope you enjoyed this look. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all later.